we're up into the clouds. Definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Hey everybody, this is John with the YouTube channel Trail Camera Adventures. Today I've got Sean and Apollo with me and Wyatt, and also Calamity shows up here later in the video. And what we're going to do is take a look at elk. We've got cow elk, we've got little calves, and we've got big bull elk. We're just going to look at a whole bunch of elk that we've got on trail camera for the last few years. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoy it. Welcome back to Trail Camera Adventures. There's been a few new bulls that have moved into one of the areas, and I thought I'd take a few minutes and show them to you. One of them's a pretty good 5, and there's a really crazy raghorn, and there's a spike, and anyway, they're all hanging out with their little herds, and there's some awful good video. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks again for watching Trail Camera Adventures. Hope you like all the wildlife that we bring to you. And I really appreciate when you put likes, and I'll respond to every single one of the comments. If there's something in particular you want to see, or you've been to Washington, you've been around Mount St. Helens, just say hi. Put some comments on there. It's a lot of fun to read them and respond to them. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe. It helps our channel, and every time a new video comes out, you'll be notified and you can watch it and share it with your friends. We appreciate it. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Trail Camera Adventures. Trail Camera Adventures is just a hobby of mine. I love the trail cameras and watching animals in the wild. And about almost 15 years ago, I got my first and started placing them around Mount St. Helens and getting some really great shots. And I've been toying with it ever since. So just this year, I decided to get back into it heavy. I've got an awful lot of cameras out there, and I decided to start this channel. This episode starts off with some birds and small animals. It took a little bit for the elk to come down the trail. We've got pine squirrels, ruffed grouse, northern flickers, chipmunks, some robins, and black-tailed deer, and then finally the Roosevelt elk start coming through. This camera is only about 20 yards from a very green, lush swamp, and it's right in the middle of an elk trail. But I've attached it to the side of a huge tree that's fallen down across the trail. So when the elk are coming in one direction, they can't even see it. It's got a nice low perspective, which I really like. The challenge with that is if they're coming from the other direction, they're looking right at it, and sometimes they'll stop and play with it. And the elk can be pretty brutal on my cameras. You've probably seen that in the past. Thanks again, everybody, for watching Trail Camera Adventures. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button as it helps our channel grow. And if you should be so inclined, we'd love to hear a comment about what you saw and what you like. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Get out there and enjoy some nature and start an adventure of your own. Boy, this is not easy without a tripod. Come here, buddy. Wyatt, come here. So I've got my camera leaned up against a rock in the grass. I'm going to try to do a little thing, tell you where we're at. There he is. So we are right off the side of a road. In fact, a vehicle may come by and you'll hear it not very far away from the road at all. There's quite a bit of traffic on the weekends, but during the rest of the week, I don't think there's very much here. This is an old skid row. It goes right along the road. They used to take timber out of this, and so 20, 30 years go by, and you can see all the alders come up, and it's a great trail for the animals to go down, especially the elk, and they love to come in here, the bulls, and rub their velvet off on these alders. And so 12, 15 years ago, I was elk hunting up here, and there are some huge bulls. We got great big bulls on here, but it's more of a pass-through place. I'm pretty sure during the day they end up at the very top of this ridge, which is another 2,000 feet up. And then there's a creek, another 500 to 750 yards down. Oh, here comes the first vehicle. And anyway, I'm sure they come up and down the mountain, because that's what we experienced before. There have definitely been animals in here. And a few weeks ago, when Chris and I were up scouting around, we ended up about 1,000 yards down this hill closer to the creek, and we smelled something really bad, and it turned out it was a dead elk. We don't know how it was killed, but just torn apart, buzzards and ravens and everything going there. I didn't have any cameras on me. I wish I would have put a camera on it. So I'm sure the bears have been working on it. Certainly the birds were. But since we're not that far away from it, we might still get some residual bears coming in and out. But what I'm really hoping to find on this camera is some very, very big Mount St. Helens Roosevelt. So we'll see. Good to be back in this area. Thanks again for joining K9 Wyatt and I on another trail camera adventures. While it may have been a little disappointing that the camera malfunctioned with this editing program, I was still able to get some exciting video footage of that one bull. And I know there's some bigger ones in the area, so before I left I set 3 or 4 more cameras up in that area. We'll get some more good video of this particular one, and we'll see what else is there. Thanks again. So, welcome back to Trail Camera Adventures. I'm so happy that you are following and subscribing this channel, and I'm especially excited to be back to this spot. This is a long ways in. It's an area that Chris and I discovered elk hunting second or third day into the hunt, and we're from here. It's 4 miles up into the wilderness, off all the different logging roads, and this was where we had our first encounter with a herd and a herd bull. Got really close, but couldn't make it happen. Came back the next day, about a 1/4 mile from here, around this bend. I think we got into the same herd and the same bull. He just did not want to commit to us. Came very close, but it's thick. It's thick here. So on the way out, on the second or third day, I set a camera way up this this skid row, basically, and you can tell every once in a while the some of the bear grass workers come in here and cut, but past that, nobody comes up here. Really, other than us hunters. So I'm very excited to see what this bull looks like. I think it's a pretty old bull. I think it's pretty smart, and hopefully with the camera that we left up there, only one camera in a really ideal spot, we'll get a picture of him or a video and see what we came that close to getting. But it's exciting to be back in this spot. It's not a place that I can come and pull cards every week. It's way up. So anyway, hang in there. This is going to be great. Well, I'm not sure if this was the bull that Chris and I were on because he was by himself, probably a satellite bull, but either way, he gave us a great show for the trail camera.